Is anyone joined newly today, guys? Is anyone joined newly today? If you join newly today, please raise your hand. Okay, then. Let's start the session. So yesterday you came to know, right? Why data type is required. Yesterday you came to know why data type is required. Okay. Table, what is table we discussed? So to create a table, what and all we required? You required table name, you required column name, you required data type and size. Am I right? You require table name. To create a table, you require table name, you require column name, you require data type and size. So you require table name. Table name we decide based on the data which we are going to insert in that, which we are storing in that table. Column name which we will decide what type of data we store in that column, we decide. Okay, that's based on your requirement. For example, you are storing student ID, student roll number, then student ID. All these columns is having only student information, then student table. So to create a table, you require this thing. For example, if you are storing a product details, then that is product table. If you are storing the order data, then that is order table, order data, order related. Okay. So what is table name? Table name is unique in the database. Unique. For example, there are already one table you declared. There is already one table you declared. You are not allowed to declare again same table. You are not allowed to declare again same table. Let's see. So you don't need to worry about this creation of software installation, creation of users, all will be directed by you once you enroll. You don't need to worry. So to create this, every command, whatever I am using it here, we will discuss separately. You don't need to worry about it. Once you enroll, I will guide you. I will share you the software. I will guide you how to install everything. So to create a table, create is a command. To create any object, anything in the database, you need to use create. Create table. Table name is student. I am storing the student. Enter. Open parenthesis. I wanted to store roll number. So student ID I am taking. That is a number data. So I am taking some 10 size bytes. That everything we discuss. Now you can see just table name. So name, string data, character data, or string data. So using varchar 2. So we will discuss those in data types. What is number, what is varchar 2, these things. Just observe table name. What so just to see, create table name, ID number, then S name varchar 2. Table is created. Table is created. To see the table structure, to see the table details, to see the table, if you need to see the table data, you need to go select star from table name. If you want to see the table structure is belongs to what type of columns you declared, whether column is having any uniqueness or what type of data type you used, what is the size for that column, what is the size for that column. You need to see the table. You need to describe the table, means DESC, describe, DESC, table name, student. See, here it will show you everything. Here it will show you everything. See, describe student. See, describe student. So once you entered any statement, once you entered any statement, you must and should declare at last semicolon. Then only it will compile. So describe, name of the column, SID. So what is the data type you used? Number, size. This is the this is the structure of a table. How you structure the table. So again, if I try to create same table with the different columns also, for example, number, here I am using name column. See, observe here, student ID, student name. Here I am using just number and name, different columns. I am trying to create a new table. What is the error we are getting? What is the error, guys? We are getting?
Name is
already used by an existing object, because already we are having student table, because you created a student table. So the same table name you are not allowed to use if you are creating a new table again. So that means table is a unique. Unique means single. Table name is a unique in the database. Unique means you are allowed to use one table name at a time. For one object only, you can use one table name. Same table name you are not allowed to use again while you are creating a table. This is for this statement. This is the proof. Clear? So no need to provide the memory explicitly for the table. Memory in the sense, for example, so I am creating a, say, another table, STUD, student ID I am taking, I am declaring 4. Yes name I am taking, varchar2, just 5. Just 5. Student ID also is there that I created previously. So now I am creating student ID table, SID and SName. So now you can tell me, can we create, here we created student table by using SID and SName. Same columns I used, but table name is I declared different one. So can you tell me, can column name can be repeatable? Can we use same column name in multiple tables? Same column name can we use in multiple tables? Say yes or no. Yes. Say yes or no. Yes. We can write, here we declare under student, here we declare under student, STUD. So because all together this STUD is a different object, student is a different object, separate objects. That's the reason we are allowed to declare same column name in multiple tables. So does column name can be duplicate or any queue? Duplicate in the sense you can use n number of tables. So column name you can declare in many tables. Same column name you can declare in many tables. But same table name you are not allowed to declare. That's clear. That's clear. So student STUD, I declared SID, size is only 4. Size is only 4. This size is belongs to SID column. For this column, we are indicating size is 4. 4 means the size we are calling is our database is bytes. 4 bytes. 4 bytes. Every byte is, every character is, every single letter or single numeric value is 1 byte. Here second is 2 is belongs to 1 byte. V is belongs to 1 byte. How many bytes of data this one, Venky? How many bytes of this one? 5 bytes, no? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Every character, every letter is 1 byte. So 5 bytes data we declare. 5, this is 5 bytes. So this SID column can store maximum only 4 bytes. Can store maximum only 4 bytes. Let's see. So you don't need to worry about these statements. We will discuss these commands, everything. So I am just showing you to the proof. I wanted to show you practically. Insert into STUD table. If I insert, you may get confused about the. Can you ignore insert statement? Like I will insert it. I will insert it, but you don't think about the insert now. Okay, does it okay, guys? You don't think about the insert now. We will discuss about the insert later. Insert statement, how you need to follow it. So I am inserting here. I am inserting 1, 2, 3, 4 is the student ID. Okay. So student name is, I am using Rama. You don't need to worry about this colons, everything. Okay. 1 row inserted. That means to check the data, to check the what is data is there in the table, you need to use select. Select is to read the data or to retrieve the data from the table. So I need to read the data. Read means to see the data. Select star from STUD. We will discuss about the select command also. So I am selecting the table name. See, SID 1, 2, 3, 4, Rama. Now I am trying to insert only 1, 2, 3, gamma. So are you able to insert the data? Yes. You can check the data as well now. Yes. Let me try now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Sita. What is the issue? Value larger than specified precision allowed for this column. What is that indicates? Value larger than. So where it is error? Here error. The value here, it is larger than specified precision allowed for this column. You guys, can anyone tell me what you observed? Did you understand why we are getting that error?
Yeah, you have declared as 4 for this column.
So here, what is the column size we declared? 4 bytes. So 4 bytes means every letter becomes 1 byte. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many bytes of data we are inserting here?
5.
5. But the column capacity what?
4 bytes.
4 bytes. So if the column capacity only 4 bytes, for example, let's take 1 liter bottle you are having. You are trying to fill 2 liters water in 1 liter bottle. Does it fill? The water will fill? No, right? No. Because the capacity is having only 1 liter. The same way, the column capacity to store the data like this, having capacity only 4 bytes. When you insert 4 bytes, it has taken happily. When you insert 3 bytes, it has taken happily. When you try to insert 5 bytes, it is raising error because this value is larger than you specified this size. So this column allowed to take only 5 bytes. So only 4 bytes. You can allow to declare only 4 bytes of data. You can allow to declare only 4 bytes of data. Understand what is the importance of this size? Now, the same way, let me check. I am taking again 1, 2, 3. Here, Venky. How many bytes of data we are inserting in second column? Yes, name? 5 bytes of data. So what is we declared? 5 bytes of data. While you are creating the table itself, we decide this one. Okay. So now I got a situation. Now I am inserting 6 bytes. See, here itself it will indicate. Error itself is clearly indicate you. See, in numeric data, it is not indicated you. When you are trying to insert the string data, see, value larger than for this column. Yes, name column. What is actual size we are inserting? 6 bytes. What is the maximum it can store? That yes name column? 5 bytes. See, maximum it can store 5 bytes. Here itself is indicating. Array, you are inserting 6 bytes, whatever the actual value, but it can store maximum 5 bytes only, but you are trying to insert the 6 bytes. This is the meaning for this error. Clear now? What is the importance of size? Clear? Now, this size is relates to this column or relates to this table? Column. So, are we declaring any size for the table?
No.
No. So, when I try to enter, first I inserted, sorry, STUD. First I inserted only one row. First. Second I inserted again one more row. Third I inserted again one more row. One more row. One more row. How it is able to capture this data? We haven't declared any size, no. So, in the database, for any object, you don't need to declare any size explicitly. Because if you declare the size, for suppose the mechanism developed in the database, you should not declare any size. If it is having the mechanism to declare the size, now everything is automated, no? Let's take transaction table in the SBA. Does bank people can know how many transactions will come to the per day? Does they can predict tomorrow how many transactions will come?
No.
No, right? Even they are having only 100 customers. One customer may do tomorrow 5 transactions. One customer may do 10 transactions. One customer may do 20 transactions. They can't predict how many orders will come. If the database is having mechanism to declare the size, order table they declared to store only 1 GB data. If more transaction has been placed on tomorrow, how that can store? More than 1 GB transaction is done. That the table does not store, right? By that time, what will happen? The bank will lose the transaction data. When they lose the transaction data, they may lost their amount as well. Because the customer may visit the bank. I haven't done any transaction. Why amount is detected in my account? So I need my amount. They will tell. Does bank is having any proof to show that they have done any transaction if they miss to store the transaction details?
No.
No, right? So that's the reason they have done the mechanism in the while developing this product, this software. They have created the mechanism that table, it will be synchronized. Like if you remove the data, it will synchronize. If you expand the data, it will increase the table. That is called table space. There are three types of table spaces will we have: temporary table space, permanent table space, undo table space. That one we will discuss later. So now, are we required to declare any size for the table while we are creating the table? No. So this is the statement. No need to provide the memory explicitly for the table. Clear? Second statement is clear, guys? Anyone is having any doubt? Anyone is having any doubts, guys? Okay, then. Now, create table. So, I am creating stud1. Here, I am taking just an SN number data type, or else int data type. I just declare it. Table is created. Table is created. Okay. So now, previously we created a table. Previously, we created a table. Student. Then later we created stud. Now we created stud1. du1. Is this table is having only character data, or this table name is having both combination of character and number? Both character plus numeric. This table, these two tables are having only character. Character means this alphabetical letter. So now you can tell me, does table name can have both alphabetical and numeric data, right?
Yes.
So there is no issue. Now let me create 1, 2, 3 student, 1, 2, 3 stud, or 1 stud. 1 stud. Let me create. So now you know the table name can contain alphabetical letters as well as numeric letter. SN number. So just int. What is the issue? Invalid table name. Why? Same thing only we declare no. But here we declare last, here we declare first. Because table name can contain table name. Same thing you can tell me. See here, S1 TUD, S1 TUD, S12 TUD. I am using same thing. Now I am able to create. Only starting, if I declare, I am getting table name invalid. After first letter, if I declare any numeric, I am not getting any error. Even at last, if I declare, I am not getting any error. Only if I declare starting point, then only table name, invalid table name. Why? Because table name must and should start with the alphabetical letter. Remember, table name must and should declare alphabetical letter from A to Z, any letter. So table name should be unique in the database. For table, you don't need to declare any size. Table must and should start with the alphabet. See, that's the reason only here we did not get any error. It started with alphabetical. Even when you start 1, because it started with the numeric, we got the error. Here we started with the alphabetical, but later we included numeric. That's the reason we haven't we haven't got any error here. So table name must be start with the character. Clear? Any doubts? Now let me create stud2. I am not declaring any columns. What is the error? Missing left parenthesis. So here you declared one column. Previously you declared two columns. SN number or SID, SName. Here we are declaring one column, table is created. Here you declared one column, table is created. Here you haven't declared any column. So we are getting error. So that means table at least we should declare one column at least. Every table must have at least one column while creating. So every table must have at least one column while you are creating. Understand? Understand or not?
Yeah, fine.
Next is create is a command, right? Create. The same way, insert also one command. We inserted the data. Now I am using create table. Insert is a command, no. But I am using command or Oracle keywords, we will call it. Here I am using on a it is belongs to Oracle keyword. That is command insert. I am using this insert as a table name. Table name. I am using one column name. See, invalid table name. Why invalid table name? You are not allowed to declare Oracle keywords. Any database, there are some keywords: create, view, insert, sequence, synonym, procedures. Like that, we will have multiple keywords. Here, table also keyword. If you are creating view, create view, view name. If you are creating table, create table, table name. If you are creating sequence, create sequence, sequence name. If you are creating procedure, create procedure, procedure name. Everything is same. Here, what is changing? Keywords are changing. Table means table will create. View means view will create. Sequence means sequence will create. So here, these are keywords. Table, this is command. Anything which is belongs to the database keywords, database commands, you are not allowed to use as a table names. So when you will get to know, once you learn the technology, you know what is command, what is database keywords. You will get to know easily. Okay. First, table name should not start with the numeric data. Table name should not be a Oracle keywords or any database keywords. Table name cannot be a Oracle keyword. Now, same I am creating stud3, but I am using stud SN number 10, comma. Here I am using SName, capital letter, varchar 2, 20. Stud already is there, no? So I am taking stud3. Here small letters, one column name small letter. Here table name capital letter, column name is capital here. Remaining all small I am taking. You can see what will happen. Table is created. Let's see table structure. How to see the table structure? By using which command? Describe. DESC. Table name is stud3. stud3. Observe here. You declare in which case column name? You declare in which case column name?
Lower.
But here how it is stored?
Capital.
Capital. You declare column table name?
Lowercase.
Lower.
But you mentioned capital here. So even table, how it is stored in the database, let me show you. You don't need to worry. This commands everything we will discuss. So just observe here. It is not able to understand you. So that's the reason I'm going to the tool where we can. Okay. See. So we created STUD3, right? S1 to TUD, STUD1, STUD student. This all we created now. Now, in this class, did we created this all? Come on, guys, respond.
Yes.
So this all we have given capital only. So capital is stored. If you observe here, how you declare student name here? Student, how you will declare here? How you declared while creating? Lowercase. By how it is stored? Uppercase, right?
Yes.
Capital. So table names and column names are not case sensitive. Any case if you give lower or upper, by default table name, column names, it will stored in the database capital letter only. Capital letter only. Clear? So very important question. In interviews, they will ask you one table. Here we are declaring one column, two columns, three columns. Like that, how many number of maximum columns we are able to declare? We are allowed to declare. How many maximum number of columns can we declare? Minimum one, right? At least minimum one. We need to declare while creating. So maximum we can declare in Oracle database 1000 columns for one particular table like this. See here how many columns is there? See for user underscore tables. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 till here 10. So from here again 20 from here till again 30. 40, 50, 42, 41 something. So see, so around 60 columns are there, 60 plus. So like that, you can declare while creating a table, maximum 1000 columns. It's for Oracle database. I think MS SQL 1024 columns we can create. You can check in online. So here, valid table like this alphabetical started, numeric valid. It is invalid. First, you should not start with the numeric. So here, for example, I got a situation. I need to create a table. Create table. Product details. Product details. I declare. So product number. int data type. What is happening? Missing or invalid option. So what is the syntax? Create table, table name. Then open parenthesis, column name, data type. Create table, table name. What is this extra? Table name should be single word. Here we are having two words. Unfortunately, we got a situation, use case that you need to declare product details. So in that case, you are allowed to declare, not like this also. Hyphen also not allowed to declare. So always you need to declare underscore. Underscore. In real time also, it will be the same. Underscore. So valid table name is emp underscore date. Invalid is emp space date. Here emp underscore delete is valid. Why delete is not valid? Delete is a keyword or command in the database. That's a not invalid. You can use emp underscore dollar. Special cases, no? Special cases. Let me create here. Let me use dollar first. Special values. We will call it ampersand and star, up arrow, down arrow, yash. These all are special cases in keyboard. See, invalid character. So you should not use any special character because starting letter must and should be a to Z letter, alphabetical letter. So that is the reason it is invalid. So clear? The same way, column name is a unique in a table, not in a database. I have shown you right starting in SQL let me create student 4 SN number INP. Yes name where cat or char just I will give. Same SN number date type. Okay. So here SN number I will give smaller case also. See what is happening? Duplicate column name. If you declare in different table, same column name also in different table, it accepted. If you declare in the same table, duplicate column name. So that means either it may be lowercase, either it may be uppercase. You are not allowed to use same column name within the table. The column name should not be repeat. The column name should be unique, should not be a duplicate. Understand? That is, column name should not be unique. Same table name, how it is started A to Z letter, column name also must be start with the A to Z. Even column name also cannot be a Oracle keyword. So you know table, you know column name. What is the importance? What is the importance? Clear? Understand what needs to be taken care while you are creating a table with respect to columns, with respect to table name. Clear, guys? Any doubts? Any doubts or no?
No.
So now some terminologies you should remember when you are going with the real time. If you call it entity or object or table, all are same. All are same. All are same. All are Some people may call it as table, some people may be call it as object, some people may be call it as entity. So you should remember anything you should be think that is a table only. Next, column or attribute. Both are same. Clear? Record or row or tuple, everything is same. This is called attribute or column. This is called entity or table or object. Mostly in real time, everyone will call it as a table only. Sometimes object also they will call it. Entity, you never have here. You never get those type of word in real time. But sometimes some people will call it as columns as attributes. So you need to know attribute or column are same. Row or record, everyone see 15 rows selected here, 15 rows. This whole count. 15 records we will call it. How many records are there? Tuple, that is also same. Record row or tuple, that is also same. Clear, guys? Terminology perspective. Clear or not? Any doubts?
Yes, sir. Yes.
So now to create a table, what and all you require? Table name, column name, data type and size. So we covered table name, we covered column name. So we are at to cover data type and size. So data type and size we will see next class. Everything should be in same class. I mean, one class is not enough to complete, but we will start it tomorrow. That's all free sessions about it, guys. So from data type onwards, the session should be for enrolled people. So if you guys are interested to learn this technology, so you can contact me so that this is my mobile number. If I don't pick up, if I don't pick this call, you can ping me in WhatsApp. Okay. If I am in office, I may not probably pick this one. So you can pick it in, you can ping me in office. You can ping me in WhatsApp. Okay. So these all are free sessions. If anyone is interested to enroll, you guys can contact me. For duration is 3 months, and fees related, since it is a recording session, I should not tell these things because I'm going to upload in YouTube. So for that you can contact me. The syllabus we cover SQL syllabus. I think this is the SQL syllabus, guys. DBMS or DBMS introduction is completed. So now next to after discussion of predefined data, ERC, Oracle, introduction to SQL database object, table, columns we discussed, tables we discussed. So we are going to start predefined data types. After that, we will come to this commands, these commands. So after commands, operators, then functions, then group. There is a group by class, under having class, order by class. All classes, how those will work. Then integrity constraints. Each topic in the constraints. What is foreign key, primary key, how to build the relationships, those things. Next, joins, like left join, right join, self join, Cartesian join, like using clause, ANSI joins, non-equi joins, those things we will discuss. Then subqueries, all subqueries. Within the subqueries you will get, there are exist, which is very, very important with respect to performance, non-exist, correlated subquery. Every interview they will ask. And these operators, there are some operators which we discuss here. There are some operators we will discuss in the subqueries, which is related to the subqueries. Okay, how it's having class impacts the subquery we will discuss. Then set operators, very, very important. Then views, like we are having this views, materialized view, snapshot, how read-only view, how materialized view update automatically, everything. Sequence, synonyms, working with the DCL and TCL commands, like how you need to, as a DBA, you should perform some grant and revoke. It is not relevant to you, but still we will discuss. As a grant and revoke is providing the access, removing the access, DBA concept, we will discuss. Working with the indexes, very, very important. We are having indexes like pseudo columns. There are some pseudo columns, level, row, ID, row name, these things we will discuss. Then other features, like, some people call it as window functions. Some people will call it as analytical functions. Very, very important. Rank, code, NC rank, row number. Everyone will explain only these three. They will tell only these three: rank and NC rank, row number. But we are having many: lead, lag, first value, last value, nth. Very, very important. Frequently we use CTE, common table expression, or with class, pivot and pivot. So they will explain only these three, like decode and case, frequently we use. So these all advanced concepts. This one and pseudo columns, those things. Next, table partition. This is also not performed by you many cases, like table partitions, any table related, access related, this all admin activities will taken care by DBS. So even we will discuss why do we need to do the partitions, what is the importance of partitions, what is the benefit out of it. So we will cover that one. Table locks, row level lock, table lock. I may remove this one. We will not cover this one since it is a old one curriculum. I may remove. This is not required for you. So if we will see later. SQL loader, this we will cover. This is very, very important. Since everything is automated, but manual way you can use SQL loader. We will load the data manually to the database. Instead of inserting one row, we can load data at a time. So this is all this much topics we covered. Everything we covering with respect to SQL. So PL SQL, let me check PL SQL curriculum.
Sir, daily 1 hour, sir?
Yeah, daily 1 hour, Monday to Friday.
Okay.
So Saturday I may take, I may not take, based on my availability and importance. I will take it. Importance of the time. So see, PL SQL I may can't able to see, guys. I will see later that one. But PL SQL, if anyone want to join material in the sense, I suggest you two guys. Why I am writing here? You guys need to write your own. That is not a big deal for me to convert this text to PDF. Within 1 minute, I can convert everything. But I don't provide. Why? Because here I am clearly writing each point which needs to be noted. So you can listen your class, then you can write your own understanding level. You can define your own material. so that you will get hands-on instead of listening, instead of writing multiple times. Writing one time is very best way. While reading itself, you can easily understand based on your understanding level if you made a notes. So that's why I suggest you guys to create your own material on day-to-day basis. So everything I will return. You just see and copy, write it in your notebook. Because so that I believe that way. Instead of listening, instead of listening 10 times, 2 times practice is one better. Instead of listening